Okay, so let's see how much I can get in this video. I have the oil warming already, and it looks like it's almost there. Now, I have all the shrimp here. It's diced up in little chunks like that. See? And the way I did it was just cut it that way, 1, 2. And it depends on the size of shrimp you're using, too, on how to dice these up. But that's basically kind of the proportions I'm at after. So I can put that in there. I'm going to put that plate there so I have a place to put that. I'm going to be using that a lot. I'm going to dump all the shrimp into the mix. Now I separated the mix. I have that much for tomorrow. And that's about how much I left in the pan. So like I said, I'm doing a double batch. But with half of the batch of the cabbage and the bean sprouts and all the other ingredients, I'm shooting for about maybe 10 to a dozen egg rolls with this. So I'm mixing that shrimp well into there. So we have the egg roll skins here. And to seal the egg roll wraps, we need some egg. So I'm going to scramble this egg real fast. And rather than using the fork or my finger, I'm going to use this to get her on the egg roll wrap. So you see my little station here. I'm going to get a couple of them. Oh, come on. I'm going to work with one at a time, of course. So I'm just going to put that there for now. Make sure everything's stirred well so that when you grab some, there's a little bite of everything in it. I'm going to get about that much. Pile it right there. Get this. Go up this side. Go up this side. A little bit down past the corners. And then, now when you're rolling them, here's the key thing, is you want to go a little bit past and then bring it back to tighten that egg roll up. You want to tighten it up just a little bit. And then you get the edge and you put it over here. If you want to make sure it sticks, you could always add a little bit of extra egg right across here. And then I'm going to go here. Now here's the thing, I already showed you, you pull it a little bit back to tighten it. What you want to do is when you get to this point, you want to push it down a little bit and tuck it in a little bit to really get it tight. And then just complete your rollover. And there's the first egg roll. Now when you're done, you want to go through and make sure all these little corners are sealed, because you don't want oil to get inside of the egg roll. So you want them to be sealed the best they can be. But you don't want the egg roll to do it. Now here's the thing, another thing is you don't want to try to roll 10 egg rolls and then fry them. Because what happens is the moisture inside of the egg roll will start making this floury stuff, where the egg roll wrap start to lose its consistency. So what I like to do is I already have my oil nice and hot. So I'm going to prepare 2 of them and then fry 2 of them. So in this process here, you're going to see the whole thing. And then after that, you just keep doing the same thing over and over again until you have 10, 12 egg rolls. So pile about that much. Get your egg up the sides, down the sides, around the corner, a little bit around the corner. And every once in a while, it's going to get all full of egg and all that. So you want to try to be as clean as you possibly can. I've been lucky and not have to. You might have to clean it in the middle or something, you know, just to make sure everything stays together. So this time I am going to go across the top with this so it's ready. This is coming over. This is coming over. And then, like I said, once you get it over the top, you want to kind of push it down, tuck it in, and roll. Then go through and make sure there's no holes where you can see any veggies in there. And so we're at this point, I've got 2 of them. So now I put it in the hot oil. Oh, I should turn the oil up a little bit. I had it on medium because I didn't want it to burn or nothing. See, this one's already starting to give me problems here where the egg was sticking to the thing. But it didn't, you know, so if I would have left that there for a few minutes while I was working on the other ones, I would have had problems. Now, if you take the choice to prepare the next egg rolls, make sure you watch that and stir. Or you're going to cause problems for yourself. You don't want any burnt egg rolls. You want all this to go really nice. I know some of you know I'm in a culinary arts program, and I'm over here doing egg rolls for you, and I haven't even taken Chinese cuisine yet, so be glad for that. I want to take Chinese cuisine and French cuisine too. So go past, pull it back, put the extra egg across the top so it sticks. Hold that down a little bit, pull it over the top. Boom. And pull it over the top. Boom. Turn it over, get it nice and tight, and then do the final roll. And that'll even pick it right up off of the egg. And then there's a little veggie that came out, okay? And if you want to, you can add a little bit of egg here to make things seal. You want to be careful because the more egg you put on it, the more it's going to want to stick to the right here. It's going to want to stick to that. Now I made an egg roll. Time to turn these ones over. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. So by the time I'm done with these 2 egg rolls, you'll be ready to put the other 2. Yeah, when the last time when my tray got full of egg, I just got a paper towel and wiped it real quick, and that was good enough. You know, these might be cooking quicker because they have the temperature a little high, so I turned the temperature down a little bit. You want to monitor your temperatures of the oil. Pull it. Of course, if you learn to do this real quick, it's taking me longer because I'm trying to explain everything to everybody while I'm doing this. But you can actually get pretty quick at it. Tilt and roll. Now I like to use my bread dish, and I'll put a thing of paper towel in here, and instead of laying them on their greasy side, I let as much oil as I can drain out, and then I stand them up so that if there's anything that needs to be drained, it goes down. Same with this one. Those actually look pretty darn good. And then get this, put it in the oil. Be careful not to burn yourself. And there we go. So that is the process. I can prepare the next two, and there you go. So there's my egg rolls.